Alrighty. We are back in. Go. Back in. I believe we are waiting on... Right, we were waiting on renewable energy. So that I could start changing the park over to renewables. And then as soon as I do that, we are good to go. Soon as I do that, we are good to... Oh! Well, we've already done that. Alright, great! Fabulous. So then that means I can pause it. And we can start changing everything over to renewable. Alright, so... Let's start... Actually... Let's go to facilities, infrastructure. Let's start with deleting all of the guys. Transformers can all get deleted. There we go. We have no access to these guys? Okay. I'll fix that. Okay, and that's a window. Well, we'll get rid of the window. Just so that I can see. That's fine. Okay. No, those aren't, okay, those are all no power. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's what I was expecting. So, we want to go renewables. So, a wind turbine will go that far, which is... Really? Does the wind turbine actually go farther? Yeah, actually it does. I thought the solar panel went farther, but no, it's actually the turbine that goes farther. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That's surprising. Yes, I know, there's a lot of things that require my immediate attention right this second. I will be dealing with them all in a minute. Okay? So there's the first one. Second one can go back. Right. That's good. Okay. Now for the third one, I would like to see if we can put it like inside here. That off. There we go. Now, the only question that I have is that going to actually be effective? Alright, look, let's change this one to a solar power. Right, because I don't think that's actually going to be effective in there. Just because I don't think that's actually going to get wind. So we need it to get wind in order to be effective. So there we go. That gets at least most of the aquatic zone, or of the Arctic zone. Let's talk getting the rest of the not in a build. So if I were to put this over here, it would be away from guests, so they wouldn't see it, but it would basically power the rest of. I can do that. And then we do that. And then we can lock in a staff only 4 mil path to by going this way. What are you doing? Oh. What are you doing? Thank you. Good enough. Not what I wanted, but it's in, so I'll take it. Okay. Now. Let's talk about getting more renewable. Gonna finish this one up and then we're gonna start building our own. Okay. Okay. So that is a pathway. The only problem that I have with doing this is if I do it in this, if I work it in the whiteout in the heat map, I can't actually. There we go. That ever so slightly. Say terrain modification. There we go. That ought to do it. And then same thing, let's connect it in with a staff path. There you go. Something to that effect. Dunzo. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Alright. That would connect it in with a staff path. Now let's talk facilities. Where are the other staff plazas? The question, right? Because this would be great if I could find another staff plaza. I got it. We put it up here. Then of course we have to find a way to map to. Problem. This is another staff plaza back here. Yep. That'd be it. So then I can put this right here. So staff path. Close enough. Whatever works. Alright. Perfect. There we go. That gets that in. So we're gonna need something over here. Just trying to look for more staff plazas. This isn't end. Alright, what if we put it back here? right? That'll work. That'll work. So, boop, boop. Dunza. And we have that all sorted out. I need another staff plaza. Right here. That. Done. Alright, so that gets me staff plaza. So locked into staff plaza. Alright, so this is all that's all guest plaza. Let's turn this on without holding. Yeah, okay, so this entire plaza needs to be run. So we have like this area. Out. So like maybe 3 more? More? Okay. Let's see what we got to work. So if I put this guy over here. Behind the boulder. That should be far enough away from the guests that the guests don't get all finished about it. Okay, and then put this guy, turn that map off so I can see what. Where over here can I put this guy that he's far away from the guests? But still effective. Map on. He needs to be around here. So what if we put him right about here, back here? There we go. Something to that effect. Okay. That gets most of that area. Alright, so this middle section is going to be kind of a pain in the butt. I'm not going to lie. Because of... Yes, I'm aware. Can't find an accessible keeper room. Yeah. Well, you'll get some in a minute. Okay. It's like, this is all... What if... Stick one. You. What if we stick one right here? There we go. Stick it kind of as far back as I can. Get as much coverage in. Okay. Not bad. Alright. That just leaves this zone out here. And this little section. Okay. So, for this little section. Alright, so like, hear me out. The problem with that is that it's inside the elephant. If I were to put one that hard to... Yes, more or less. Okay, cool. I could do that. And then we could map this, I'm pointing with my... Map this, staff path around. But it would have to be, like, as close as possible. I can do that. Help if I were beneath. Want to go like over in X, please. Shifting. Okay. And then that should cover that area, and then all that's left is... And we have a water feature. Okay. Water, so we can... This guy right... And that should cover everything. Renewables. Yeah? And then we should be all set. Turn off angle. Yep, that'll make it a lot easier. Okay. Also can turn off the heat map so I can act. Okay. There we go. Let's take this around this side as well. Kind of connect it in around the back. There we go. And that should be the entire zoo covered. Ooh, one small hiccup over here. That one board is not covered. I could change that. Do that. I put... Would have to be right out here. Right on the head. That would have to fit. Yeah, that would do it. And then could take the path, connect it off. And then we could take this path and we make it a little bit longer. There we go. Done. Alright, perfect. And that brings that all in. Now, is there anything else down here? Is this small section that isn't powered? Could always just... that aren't powered. That could be an option. Move the security camera on the edge. ATM. Done!
Isn't modern energy technology amazing?
Yep.
Here's us, with our very own North Pole in the middle of Mexico, and it isn't using a single watt of non-renewables. Incredible!
Thank you.
I know how hard it was to get the zoo to this point. But trust me when I say it was worth the effort. Giving people the opportunity to see these magnificent animals up close, particularly those from the Arctic, makes them so vividly real that the guests can't help but empathize with them. That connection is important because if we want to have any chance of saving these species, ensuring that they aren't just some distant legend for future generations, then everyone will have to do their part. These animals, these incredible, noble animals, they need our help. So, do you think you've done your part? Or is there perhaps yet more that you can do?
I'm going to go build another zoo.
That's up to you, isn't it?
Kinda, yeah. One thing that I could actually do. I actually add water to this. No! Well. Look at that! We actually added water to the creek bed. That's great. Sorry. I had to. We actually added water to the creek bed. Alright, awesome. So that is it for this particular zoo. So, not that I'm ever going to come back to it, but hey, we finished it. So, next up, let's go back to the main menu. And I'm going to start a challenge zoo scratch. Now that we finished that one. I'm going to start a challenge zoo scratch. And I'm going to get to play with some of the new features that I got with some of the new DLCs. I think I got Wetlands, Arctic, and Aquatic for this. Which is nice. I'm not going to go to scenario. Let's grab a challenge zoo. Ooh. Thank you. I live in a temperate climate, so part of me loves the idea of tropical, and then I actually tropical, and I hate it because Billy B, we're gonna South America. Alright, South America it is. I'm definitely going east. We'll start with a well, you know what? It's probably better if I start with a sculpted. Right? Sculpted will create terrain sculpted zoo. Fiora will create terrain without surrounding scenery. For creative sculpting, only available in Sandbox. Yeah, it's on him. Heat map will generate terrain based on info found in the selected height map. Okay. Alright, it would be easier for me to start a zoo with flat. It would be. but I'm kind of rubbish at this game. Alright, we'll try flat, we'll see what I can do. Worst comes to worst, I'll restart. I can play one of the scenario zoos, but... You know what? Now. I will go with mine. Let's call it Streaming Zoo. Just so I can differentiate it from my other zoos. Because I might make one or two off stream. Just to play around and get what I'm working on. Alright. Hold Z to create right angle junction. That would be nice. To join paths at exact right angles. That's nice. I did not know I could do that. Alright. So they started me with 40,000. Alright. Let's get to playing around. First things first. Align to grid. Perfect. Okay. Let's choose a path for tile. Natural grass. I like stones. Alright. There we go. So, here's what I'm gonna do. We need a nice entry. Let's give, what about... not architecture. Looking for pre-made. Okay. But we look under... There we go. Do we... Those are mine. Here we go. Prefabs. Do we have anything fun? Natural viewing dome entrance. That's nice. A large aquatic habitat. Okay. I'm guessing you're supposed to fill that most water. Okay. Interesting. Penguin shelter! And a aquatic habitat. Okay. Okay, again, I feel like you should probably, like, drop the ground down underneath that and fill water. Or aquatic type amp. I would be looking for decorative centerpiece. What do we got? Just a bunch of statues. Walk through exhibit basket hanger? Oh, okay, to hang this from the walkthrough. Do I have anything that would go in the walkthrough? Comes the question. And it won't let me plant my own fountain. Because I created the fountain. It won't let me use any of my own. I do not know why. Okay. What do we have for special effects? I could build another fountain again. Would be a... Alright. Signs are nice. Okay, let's talk about... I don't even remember how I built... I know I added on to an existing mountain. Here we go. Benches and seats. Out a bit. That's all we've got for benches. Security objects. Okay. Don't really have anything. Not really worried about it. Alright, look. Here's the thing. What if you leave a nice little entryway here for when I do find something awesome, right? There we go. So when I do find something awesome for a centerpiece, got a place. There we go. Alright, so here's how we're gonna play this. That leaves... There we go. From the exact middle. Do I have to do that? Absolutely not. Am I gonna do that? Yep. By the way, just out of curiosity. Does not work the way that it did. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So here's what we're gonna plan to do. We could actually make this the first guest plaza, right? Okay. Here's the plan. First guest plaza here, where we put some shops, bathrooms, all that kind of stuff for when the guests first enter. Now, over here, we're going to put... here's what I'm going to try and do. Let's actually, instead of doing gold, let's do a thing where I line out the first exhibit. 1, 5, 10, 12 would work. And then staff path inside. Okay. So then, same thing, where we want to go. Here, and we 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, and then staff path inside. Okay, cool. So that would be our first place that we're gonna put some animal. I want to sink this down a little bit. Just like that. Okay, now I am going to flatten to foundation. This is why I'm not good at this. No good at this. Push this area down. Now the idea is I'm gonna leave some spots here for, yeah, there we go. I'm gonna leave a place for zookeeper access, but we want some aquatic animals. Something like that. And I want to make sure that we can put some shops and stuff in there. So then, for habitat, we need, I'm sorry, for barriers. Barriers, we're going to need glass. Not accepting them. That's okay. That's okay. I can fix that. Button. Ooh. Alright, close enough. That'll work. Okay, now, I have a plan for this. What is that plan? Not great, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay. Okay, let's start with barrier. Go for well, you know what? Change this plan. Just change the whole thing. Okay, there. Change this whole thing. Not good at terrain modification. This is gonna be interesting to say the least. Okay. Let's say flatten to surface. This area is also going to flatten to surface. Whole different reason. Thank you. Flatten that area back to surface. Path, please. Surf path. Align that. Okay, perfect. Now, let's talk barriers. Let's talk glass barriers, because it's watertight. Then the thing go. What I'm doing? No. Appreciate not being a that's actually probably far under. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We can fix that. Flatten the. Now let's go back to barriers. Okay. Okay, good enough. Enough, I'll take it. Alright, now. Don't mind. I would like to grab this barrier. That way, we are going to increase its size. How far can I use this? Oh my goodness. Sometimes. No, sometimes. Don't get in. Come here. Why is it not? It's selecting way too much. Like, it's selected way too much. I just wanted to select this one piece. Edit barrier, please. Fine. Pull this. Not what I wanted. I would love to be able to. Yes, you. Problem. Down. Oh my god. There we go. That's what it is. Why did you reset? Okay. Can we talk about highlighting everything? And how high can This is still not in the right. Try that. Whole thing. The edges here. Boop. That would be. And then, guys, shift in a little. And then problem. Try that again. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. More or less, that is what I wanted. Okay. Perfect. Let's not the whole thing. Thank you. We're just gonna shift these pieces. So that they are up against the pathway. Okay. That might be a problem, but okay. We'll fix that eventually. Okay, I can do this. This is fine. Not a problem over here. Why is it a problem? Because you can't. That would... Still a problem. Okay, cool. Still a problem is awesome. There we go. Fish this. Is it because this pan... I mean, it shouldn't be. Why does this one resize every time I grab it? That's kind of an annoying. Every time I grab that side, it resizes. That's kind of an... Okay. That's, you know what, that's just fine. Let's move over here. I wish I could do this a little bit better. Working with Blender has thrown me off. That's fine. That's good. Move scheme is very similar to Blender, which is why working... Okay, I can do... Alright, there we go. More or less, that's what I want. Think about pulling this one. Get it. Side. Let's pull this side in. Why are you not going? Like, see the way I want you to go, and you're like, no! And I'm like, yeah, that's not the way I wanted you to go. And you're like, yeah, I know. Okay, because it's at its length. Why? That one in. That's good. This one I'm having all kinds of trouble with. So, okay, fine. That's just gonna have to do that guy. Alright, cool. So then, pathways. Okay. Let's talk terrain. Let's flattened. Not what I had planned. Push this back or down or whichever works. Okay. And then let's smooth some of this out a little bit. Okay. And then here's what we're gonna, assuming I can crop over into a guest path. I'm not gonna be able to do it the way I want to do it. Let's align to grid. Select grid. Gonna go deep down. Grab this. Back to paths. No, I did not want that to curve. This is why I don't like not. Spin it around this way. So here's going to be the plan. Not curved. Oh my gosh. Stop doing the curves. Put it on angles. Flatten it out. That one that way. I want it flattened out. Alright, there. Flatten it out. Flatten it out. That way, and then 3. Flatten it out. I messed that up. No, that's it. Okay, cool. Perfect. Perfect. That's the plan. Alright, let's do that. Well, I can't quite do that. That's fine. That's fine. We can fix this. Alright, that's too close. Okay. And then up. Up. Ooh, and then flatten it out. There we go. And that's the plan. More or less. Okay, cool. And then that leaves us with a viewing platform down here, I think. And let's take this back down to 4. Staff paths. I would love to align to grid again just because that makes my life so much aligned to grid. And then might have to that's fine. That's what I wanted. That doesn't seem like what you wanted. Not really, but we'll fake it. Okay. So look, we can always just move this over. Okay. Alright, so look, that will connect in. And then here's what we're gonna one, something like that. Put it in the back here. And then this will be our first staff plaza. Now that I have wasted way too much money, this is our first staff plaza. Perfect. Let's align. I'm just going to bring the staff pad out a little. There we go. Just so that it connects a little bit nicer in there, as opposed to trying to bend this whole thing. I don't want to do that. Alright, cool. Perfect. That's what I wanted it to. Alright, so this makes this our first staff plaza. And this our first exhibit. What am I putting in here? No clue. Not a clue. But we will start working on getting our first staff plaza going. We are going to a hut. Thank you. You know what, you can that we are going to a quarantine. Yeah, let's not. Going to need a quarantine. We are going to need a vet surgery. 2. I am also going to a research center. Okay. We're also going to want a staff that I will put right here. Can we not connect? There we go. staff room. Perfect. We are going to want a workshop and a trade center as well. Let's get, that is a I want shop. Really wish you would stop doing that thing. And we want a, that is not what I, that wasn't a workshop. Guys, that wasn't a workshop. This needs to... I wanted a workshop thing. Okay, now the other thing we are going to need. Transformer. Water treatment facility. Transformer, water treatment. And I don't think we're going to need a temperature regulator, but you know what? I will plan to stick one in. Right there. Alright, cool. That's the first staff plaza ready to go. This gets me animal. Let's take a look at what we have for aquatic animals. We have some otters. That could be fun. Capybara! They're not aquatic though. But I might grab some anyway. We have 5,000. How much does it take to get the otters? Alright, look. You can only get 2 otters. Don't have any yet. Wait, we have more pages. We have more pages. We have more pages. We can get some dwarf caimans. That's fun. Giant otter. And I'm not really worried about Pan. Seals! We could get seals. Ooh, penguins. King penguins. Fun. Platypus. I'm not worried about polar bear. Although polar bear could be fun, but I'm not worried about polar bear. Never seen you. You must be part of the grassland. Red crown. Okay, this is the last page. Spectacle. Nice. Spotted hyena, Thompson's gazelle. Gazelle are fairly common. Timber wolf and water buffalo. Ooh, interesting. Alright, I'm going to give you guys the break video and I'll be back in just a quick second. working on that. Are you trying to help?
Wow, yeah. Jump in that snow. Run in that snow, doggy. Yeah.
Poor thing, it's up to her belly.
Yeah. Seems like she's having a ball, though.
She loves the deep snow. She absolutely loves the deep snow.
It's like, I don't know where to go. I'll just keep running.
I mean, like, she kind of hates it when it's just like, you know, a little bit of snow. But when it's deep like this, oh, she loves it.
There she goes.
Did she come back?
No, she's going home.
It'll probably make him more anxious, whatever happens. What exactly? The time is so real. Now it's all gone. The fog.
Hey, I turned it off.
Sorry if I put too much video on her phone.
Don't worry about it. I haven't even taken care of that.
I kind of figured you did. Get it, Kay? Don't let that box get away with being unopened. Tell that box. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes. It's okay, Kay. Open the box. Yeah, get it. And she's basically got it. She's just gotta get it out. Yeah, her little pig head from that came from the stocking. She's like, oh boy, here we go. Ah.
Okay. Alright, look, here's the plan. I'm not loving this. I'm having a hard time doing this. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna exit to main menu. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not worried about it. What I am gonna do is we are going to go to one of the scenario zoos that I liked that are already words that I am thinking. Go for challenge. Okay. Zoo. Scenario zoo. Give me a scenario zoo that I liked. We're gonna go terrain only on any of them that I pick. So that we can have some fun. Maple Leaf Wildlife Park might be fun. It's got a nice bit. Caldera Safari Park is another one. It's got a nice river. Not the entertainment park. Not that one. Definitely. No. Actually, Nevada might be. I actually haven't played that scenario. That's a Karsten Meyer scenario. That's a time scenario only. So I wouldn't know what I'm getting myself into. That one. That could be. Red Barn River. Ooh, Niff. Schooly Manor, Hope Sanctuary. Okay. I did not know that the time scenarios would be. Okay. I'm vibing out with Red Barn River. I was gonna do terrain only, but I might actually leave the decoration place. Okay? I don't want to do it as a time scenario. I don't want to do a time scenario. I am gonna flunk those so hard, and it's just gonna stress me out, and it's not worth it. But what I will do is I will go to this Red Barns. And we'll see about adding, like, if I change the Red Barn in, like, a walkthrough exhibit kind of thing, or if I mimic it and turn it into a walkthrough exhibit, that could be. That could be fun. Assuming that I can get the walkthrough exhibit working. Because the last couple of times I've tried, it's like, oh, sorry, you can't actually get that going because you don't have anything. Okay. So they gave me animals and everything. It's fine. I was thinking about doing fabbed in. But how big is develop? Love with that. Okay. Okay. Not sure I'm loving it. Not sure I'm hating it. It's kind of small though. I'd kind of like something. But what if we... Right click doesn't spin in this. I have a question for me. Anybody else? Do I have anything that I can put in the walkthrough habitat? Or into the walkthrough bit? We have this lovely walkthrough. This thing is... Okay. Edit this. Oh, these are all little. Can I hold shift and click? I can. All right. Look, I'm just gonna. If I were to, I'm just gonna try something. I'm not necessarily. I just want to try putting in some kind of animal. We're not gonna, I'm probably not gonna, but I want to try putting in some kind. I'm not sure I have one that I can put. Probably not this. I'm gonna guess if thing, it would be the frogs and not the frogs. Give me this guy. Nope. Doesn't support the animal. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. Alright. Yeah, so I don't have anything that I can use walking yet. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's not disappointing at all. Okay, cool. So then I'm gonna try something different. Thank you. We are gonna go back to Challenge Zoo. We are gonna go to New Zoo. I'm gonna go to Scenario Zoo. We are going to Misty Myers. We're gonna rain only on easy. And this is the last time I'm gonna switch zoos today. This is the last time I'm gonna switch zoos for today. I think. Maybe. If I'm not vibing with this, I might some of the other stuff that's in my head. Because unfortunately, my brain is a very busy. Okay, doable. How do I need a keeper hut? Hang on a sec. Did you start me with staff? Or are you just like yelling at me? Okay, no, that's just yelling at me. That's fine. Okay. So if I were to say, fill this whole thing with water. If I were to say, fill this whole thing with water. What would we be? Okay. Not terrible. But not terrible. I'll take it. Okay. And then I would... Loving the math here. Hating it. Well, okay, it worked. Align to grid. Asphalt. Okay. Go! And then I want to say same. Let's kind of take cross here. That's fine. Something to that effect. Okay. Then if we deselect grid, go 8 mil, please. 7 mil? 7 mil. Okay, I'll take 7 mil. Better than nothing. Alright. And then from right, take it. That's good. Okay, cool. And then what we're gonna do, that being we're gonna put some shops up in as an end. That would be that area. So we'll have some shops here for the entry. And then we can have a small exhibit here and a small one here. What about, say, I mean, I'd have to mess with some. Down a little. Okay, something like that. And then same thing. No, not quite. Flattened. Something to the. What if we what if size down? Flatten this out, just that give me what. Nope. Alright, so if I were to do this, I would have to go on right angle. Set up. And then this would be to go out over the island. Okay. Well, that being the case, let's just undo that whole. There we go. Okay, good enough. Good enough. Alright. There we go. Okay, so that being the case, no, I don't want you to. There we go. So that would be plan A. And then gonna have to put in some staff plazas, which I can do. And well, let's talk about the staff plaza first. Talk about what we're let's actually the only reason I'm doing that is that I can grab this staff plaza and have it go grab the staff path and have it. But I would actually love, instead of that being a 7, have that be a. Yeah, but I have to. Fine. That'll work. Now we align to grid. Okay, that's the back area. I want it to go like back there. So I'd love to be like Okay. Would probably actually. Done. Okay. So let's start with setting up the first staff plaza of the game. Okay. We are going to a small quarantine. That to me next. Shift down. There we go. Not linking frustrating. Absolutely. That frustrates. Not. I guess technically that's. It's straight on. I don't. That would do it, but it's not. There's the Lincoln. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so we have our vet surgery. Oh, I'm sorry, that's quarantine. We need a vet surgery. Not. That to me. Next. Same. Vet surgery. Thank you. We are also going to need a staff room. Alright, what is your problem? That is your problem. Grab the group. There it is. There it is. Perfect. Break room. Alright. So that gets us the 3 big boy buildings. Now let's go around the back. And let's get the little building. Go. Like something like that. Alright. That gets us a keeper hut. We're going to age. There we are. 1 trade center. We'll just put on there. 1 research center. and a workshop. Perfect. Get me transformer, water treatment, and I don't think we'll need a regulator, but let's make sure we've got a temperature regulator in the staff plaza just to be safe. Perfect. And there's our first staff plaza. Now, then, let's start working on our next problem, which will be animal. What should we put in, though, becomes the question. What should I put? I don't want to put an otter. Is that bad? Would that be bad? Don't. Anyway. Putting in an otter. Don't care, doing it anyway. I don't want to put in some Papa Bear. Don't care, doing it anyway. I've never dealt with the Culliver's. So let's grab 2 of those. And I think that's probably where we're gonna have to stop for. Okay, seal. Okay, seals, and that's where we stop, okay? Seals, and that's where I cap it. I'm not doing any other ones. I'm not doing it. I'm not. You can think I'm doing it. You can be like, oh, I bet she's gonna do another one. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Alright, so most of these could probably just get away with, right? I'm gonna resize some of them. Okay. Cool. We're gonna resize some of that in a little. That was far up. How many did we pick up? I think 4 different. Heels, dwarf caimans, capybaras, and otter. Okay, so we picked up 4 species. So that means I am going to four. Did that at 4 at 4. Forget doing that. Let's go this way. Now we can do that. All right. So. Four. Oh. Gonna have to alter the plaza in plazas. That can go. I said that thing. Okay, now we go in this. And then we get a little bit further down. There we go. Perfect. Something to that effect. That one. This. Good. Okay. This is gonna have to alter just a little bit. Kind of with copy. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. You have what? There we go. 1, 2. So then we want. I'm selecting. And then we want. Ah ha 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 ha! There's our problem. Seven. And then you'd want to go left path down to 4. Right off here, align the grid. Okay. 1 from the back. 1, 2, 3, 1. This one. There we go. Okay. That would be our second staff facility. So then let's talk. Staff facilities. I'm not going to need the quarantine on this. Don't need it. We will, however, need a vet. It would help if I could just. That would help. And, thank you. That moved up you. Right about there. Alright, so vet surgery, staff room. We would out of there, put it on the X. Give me a workshop. There it is. Right about there. Workshop. Research center. Same thing. I'm gonna back. Workshop, research center. I won't need another trade center. I will need a hut. There we go. Something. There we go. For hut. I would like to put in another workshop and a research center, but that might have to wait till later. Yep, definitely gonna. Okay. Here's the thing. I usually don't do, but we might actually need to take out a finance it. I usually don't like to take out a loan, but I might have to. Actually. Take off the 5. Just so that we can. I probably bought way too many. But gosh dang it, they're all so cute. Alright, anyway. Facilities. Give me water treatment. Not the on the X. Go. So that'll do. And then temperature regulation for no good reason other than I'm probably gonna want it later. Okay, cool. Done. I have a very itchy ear. Oh. Killing me. Alright, there we go. So then, that being the case, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do barriers again. I am going to grab barriers. Go. Close enough. Done. Okay. Alright. This. Oi! I wanted to select, not right. This whole segment up here. So that it's a little bit closer. This whole section. This whole section. A over. Section. Right. Right. There. Thank you. Okay, cool. Good enough. All right. We're gonna do the same thing back. We're at the back here. That's fine. Same thing back here. Let's take this one. We could actually get up. Thank you. Yep, perfect. Further up. Right about there. Okay. And then right about there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. That's what we want for those 4 exhibits. Okay. Now we're going to need staff gate. Thing is staff gates are all going to want to be on the ground, I think. Yes. Can I select all and why is it obstructed? Thank you. Okay. Much better. Would I be able to blue for like, yeah, but it's on the ground. See, that's the problem, is it's all on ground. And the thing is in order to get it on ground and path, that would... I'm not okay with that. I wanted its... Wait, a cotton pit. I can go back here. Okay. Okay. Hang on. Hang on. I have a plan. Boom! Okay, cool. Got it. So then that being the case, just move this. Actually, that. We're gonna do a there. Okay, we're gonna do a thing. We're gonna do a thing. Let me grab the other barrier, put it right back here. Grab a staff path. Come on. Come on. There it is. Anchor that in there. Done. Okay, so those two are now connected. Ah! All right, so this one's going to be a mild problem, but not a big problem, right? And I say that, but I instantly realize this is probably just out of curiosity. If we go to, if we were to delete that water, still stay clean, it's all connected. I want temp water clean. No, because it is not all connected. Okay. Because this is its own individual lake. Not all connected. Okay. However, this guy's working overtime cleaning. Okay. So here's what I would have to do to get this to work. I would have to move this keeper hut and either delete or move this regulator. Won't let me put it over here because of the water. So, destroy the water there. Rain. That's not what I want. Flatten to surface. Flattened. But if I then go courier temporarily back into train, flatten to that. Back in. That in. Back here. Okay. Wild about, but there we go. There we go. That's in, right? That's in more or less. And we could always put a regulator out here. Grab this. That no. Fine, but we can. Grab this. Sit back there. Give me this guy. Fit over here. Not be in the spin it around. Little come on. Back in better. Come on. I'd have to pull it back to do. Let's move this whole pan back this same thing. Grab this. Now it clips in. I would like to know how get it in. There. There. This exit. It's thank you. Up there. Also, do this in like here. Give the animals more space is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking give the animals a lot more space now. For you. You're the next problem that I have. I can put you not there. That locked in there. Bingo! Alright, cool. So that gets us 4 animal exhibits almost ready to go. I say almost because literally don't have anything other than set up for them. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You have the barriers set up, and that is about all I've got done for these guys. So that's gonna be all the fun in the world. So let's that thing. Could we? Okay. This actually out a bit. Out a bit. And then same thing we did before, where I'm just gonna raise up the walls like we did on the other side. I'm gonna do it with all 4. Except this one because a butt. Let's go. Oh, this is so much easier to control when you're not working with Blender off screen. Because the controls are very similar to Blender, but very not similar. And up a little bit. By a little bit, I mean quite a lot. Alright, so then we're going to turn the ones that are facing guest paths, we're going to turn all that to glass. Anything that is facing a guest path is going to be glass. Right. The problem is it you? I don't want to move the whole thing, gosh dang. Or is it you? It might be you. Either way, I think you are a problem. Not move. Elevate. Elevate that all up. Okay, great. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. By the way, I took all my water out and forgot to do. God, I wanted to put it all back in. Actually, let's take the water out of here. Well, no, you know what? No. No, we kind of want the, well, might want to put a little water in. Well, it depends on. Alright, look, I'll stick the water in here for now that I've gone back and forth about 1,000 times. I'll stick the water in here for now, and then we'll talk about who we're... I might just put the capybara. They don't have a whole lot of water space. This one doesn't have a whole lot of water space. This one has almost... In fact, this one has 0 water space. So we might want to put the capybaras in here, because everything else is going to require a lot of water space. This would probably be great for the... Right? Who all do we have? Yeah, this one would be great for the... Got a river going right through. Say this is Cayman. I have no idea how to spell it. Okay. So this one would be great for the Cayman. I want to expand the water in for the other two have, because we have seals. That is not what I was aiming. Because we have otters, we have capybaras, we have caimans, and we have seals. Right? So, I feel like I want to expand the water area in these two. For seals and for otters. So let's see that. And the answer to if I can do that is probably not, but thanks for asking. Okay. So that's not what I was looking for. Although I'm not at this. Push this down a little bit further. Push area a bit further. But that way it leaves more water space. That should probably be good, I would think. Because like both seals and otters are going to want some land access. Not like a... And this one we're going to do down. Actually, what? I want to do all of that because the entrance back. So we want to keep a lot of this down. I want to push a lot of this down, but we also want to keep a nice entry for the staff. Be able to put all the stuff that should do. Okay. That should work. And then this will be capybara. Add capybara. Cappies! For fun. Yeah. So then one of these will be otter and one of these like this probably still. Well, I don't know. I mean, seal do a lot with water. Water. And then that is not what I was. Seal. Water and seal. Now, let's talk about our other guests. Well, actually, before we do, let's edit some fast. Anything facing not move. Anything facing guest path. Class. Whole. Slowly is going. Guests. Same thing back here. This whole wall will be. Yes. We're not quite done with that. There it is. That whole wall will. Okay. So anywhere where we're facing guests, I want there to be glass walls. So that we can then have the guests in on the end. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and work on guest. And unlike the staff facilities where I skimped out and was like, no, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm going to want to put in some nicer guest for. So we'll put in the planet stuff. No, okay, I don't need to X. All right. Put in. Actually, do we have anything better than Planet Z shops? Give the Bernie's Bake Shop. Not really, no. No, we just have the basic stuff right now. Which, you know, that's fine. I'll deal with that for now. Modification. Oh, do I have to X you? I have to X you. Now it'll work. Alright, cool. So bathrooms are put in. Let's get a... we're gonna have to execute that. That is fancy. I'm gonna do it because there we go. I like it when they look a little fancy. There we go. Now the other thing we're definitely going to want is an information booth. Do I have space for it? Probably not. No, it'll work. I mean, it'll nothing if I. What if? Yes! And you won't ruin my pathing. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Alright. And do we have anything for merchandising? Just a loony. Okay, that's fine. I can do that. Can do it. That's just because I haven't gotten my staff work. Have it your way. There we go. Alright, so that gets us toilets. That gets us drinks, food, information, merchandising. Use a couple of ATMs. I will put side corner back here. And then the last thing we're gonna grab is an exhibit house. Because I can. There we go. Done. Alright, so that's our first guest plaza. Basically, more or less ready to go. Pick. That is Kay being very mad that the mailman is walking by. So sorry about that. Give me some trash cans. We're gonna need to put more trash cans down. But I do need to save some of my money because we are almost out of money and I have not finished the habitats for anybody. So we have... I should probably focus on the otters, right? Since they're the first guys that people. We have gray seal and Asian otter. So let's get that started. I bought way too many. Start for not alpaca. I was looking otter. Asian small clawed otter. There we go. Alrighty. So can I fish jetty out here? And I was about to. There's their down underwater food. Down a large tray. Down a pipe, and we're good. Same thing over here. Well, I'm gonna put down a pipe. And I would like to seal where we deal. Not the California. Gray seal. Gray seal. I knew it was up in the early one. Do I get special credit for that? It was up in the early habitat. Gray seal. Gray seal. All right. Same thing. Get the smallest jetty I can. Small jetty. Underwater fish. Oh, I already have one of those. Never mind. And a food. Okay. Right there. Their land access. Probably. Maybe. Okay. So let's go over to my quarantine. Let's prioritize guys. That's not what I wanted. I wanted them prioritize getting into quarantine. Tells me there's a path to destiny. Because I had it paused and it hasn't registered that there is in fact a path to destiny. Again, I must apologize for the canine. Okay, cool. That's great. But you know what I really need? I really need staff. I'm gonna go this way. We're gonna do caretaker. 1. Sometimes I press right click and it comes up automatically. And sometimes I press right click and it doesn't. 1. Mechanics. That time it comes up automatically. Security guards. And that time it didn't. Forget the vendors. Who give me 1, 2 veterinarians, and we're gonna save by not putting education yet. That's not to say they will. Just that they're not going. All right, now the final thing we need is work zone. Let's get work zones. There we go. Work zone 1 is, oh, I don't know, left, right, I don't know which side it is. This is what, seals and Cayman. Seals and Crocs. I can't spell Cayman. Seals and Crocs now. Alright. And the second one will have all of this. Plus all of that. This. Those. That. Minus that. That plus that. Alright. And this is otters and cappies. Otters and cappies. Done! Otters and cappies and seals. Alright. So then. Want to watch me go into debt real fast? Actually, real quick, before I go into debt real fast. I thought I had that paused. Too late! Already in debt! Yeah, let's get rid of some of these guys. I need to get out of debt real fast so that I found some ability. So that we can put in where is it? There we go. Some donation boxes. All I can afford. Alright. It's a bad idea. But since I'm not planning on bringing these guys in, let's take out the barriers real fast back here. And I'll build them back in. You know, if I don't put any barriers on the... Yeah, it disrupts water placement. That'll do. If I don't put any barriers on the back of the property, the animals still escape. That's a question. If I don't put any barriers in, animals... There we go. Alright. Watch me die! Yep, see? We're dying already. Yeah, I know. Zoo is not only low on cash, it's bankrupt. It's fine. We'll get out of there eventually. There we go, there we go, there we go. We've got some quarantine pass ready. Well, okay, we've got one quarantine. Alright, that's fine. You know why? Because that give me at least one animal to put out. We're gonna do the same. There we go. That'll save me a... Will it save me enough? Absolutely not. But we have another quarantine pass ready to leave. That, starts drawing in people. See? And when people start coming in, they're looking at nothing. Nobody's in there yet. Nobody's here yet. And they're like, oh my gosh, look at the otter. Oh, nope, there he is. Running around the side there. Never mind, I was wrong. There is an otter available. Up, and look at that. We got a seal going. Okay. So, do we have these two also quarantine passed, ready to leave? Great. Stick that one in there. And this one in. Fabulous. Alright. Now I have the other 4 animals to put in, but I can't put them in until we start getting more cash. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, but see, we're going the right way. We're going the right way. Thank you. Guest numbers! Yay! Claim the rewards on that. It'll help. Dramatically, it'll help. Adopt a species. Adopt and place 2 different. Well, I mean, I could, but I need the cash for it. Food profits. Yeah, we haven't gotten much profits yet. That's okay. We're going the right direction. I mean, I know it keeps bouncing up into minus 3,000, but it keeps going down too. Fine. We're not doing terrible work. We're going in the right direction as far as the cash flow goes. I would need at least 2,000 or 3,000 in the positive to get our next species out. So far, people are flocking to the zoo, and they're... Yep. Call a mechanic. Also call a mechanic. Should have 2 different mechanics here. Able to get... It's not like they're doing anything else at the moment. Alright, so we lost the 2,000 because it popped over. That's okay. Get it back. We're not dying yet. Not doing great yet, but we're not dying yet. Have another thank you. On that, that'll help. Alright. Let's take out some of the barrier over here. Happy bear. Just to help out my... There we go. And by some of, I mean basically all of. Because that will help out my situation. Good. Good, good. Good. That's what I want to see. Alright, so then we're going to set up the caimans up here. Is there anything else I can get? Water temp. But I will keep the water clean. There we go. There we go. That's what I want. Edit bear. Now that will do. Alright, let's get the caimans set up. They are what kind of caimans? Culver's dwarfs. Right? Send them in here. Culver's dwarfs are ready to go. We're at 1,000, so I'm just going to pause it. Whilst we go to habitat. Not that. Off the grid. Can we talk? Culver's Dwarf King. Thank you. That in there. Okay. That nearly wiped me out, which is fine. Water bowl. Have anything for food? Not really. Alright, look. For now, let's say we don't worry about the Betty at the moment. We'll worry about it in a little. Brush that thing. Life a little. Put that in. Put in a large water feeder. Probably. That's alright. Put in a water pipe. Not letting me do that either. Oh, that's why. Found out why. Okay. Quarantine pass ready to leave. Now I can't. Alright. Right there is where I'm gonna pause it. Okay, cool. Yes. Do this. We're thinking. fine. And I'm thinking, probably. Okay. Both of you should be quarantined. Let's go. Verify that we have not fill in the. Cool. Done and done. Ready to go. Tickets are underpriced. Well, I'll tell you what, I can fix that if you tickets are underpriced. Let's go 10 and 5. I can fix that. Ha, ha, ha. Now, the other thing that I would like to fix, but I can't at the moment, I have to fix, is this guy. Come on. Right way, there we go. Alright, that'll do. That'll help out with the funds going the wrong direction. Underpriced again. Oh. I think tickets are overpriced. You know what? That's fair. That is fair. I fully understand that. But dude, I kind of need the cash flow. Protecting that way. Have to go 7. Gotta go up. All right, good enough. That'll do for now. All right, see? We're not doing bad. We've almost got enough that we can rebuild the capybara exhibit and get the cappies out. That'll do. It's not the worst thing. Okay, what's going on with who, where? Habitat, environment, and welfare. For enrichment. They need a better hard shelter. Alright. That's true. I haven't done anything with any of you. Navigable deep water is fine. So you're fine with land, you're fine with water. You need more short grass. Less long. Dunzo. For your environment. Cover it. Talk aquatic. Like it? Yeah. Okay. Hate it. Okay, fair. Hate that too. Okay. What about these? Okay, these guys you like. Well, that I can do. There. Now you want some enrichment. You only have one under the underwater feeder fish box, which I completely get. It's not your thing. Well, it is your thing, but I completely get that you want a little bit more. So, let's take a look at habitat. I pressed the wrong button. What do you have in the way of tools? Not a whole lot, really. I don't really have anybody researching right now because I can't afford it. Moment. Will in a bit. All I can do is give you another feeder box, so that'll just have to do. Okay, so the temperature is all wrong. Okay, I can fix that. They like to be a little warmer. Fix that. And that might also mean I need to put a water temperature regulator out for that. Actually. Can't afford it at the moment, but we're gonna. Alright, cool. Going the wrong way as far as that goes, but it'll bounce back. As far as the cash flow. But it'll bounce back. It'll be fun. I know the zoo is low on cash. I am very much aware. How are the seals doing? I wanted to click on one of this. No, I can't see it now. Help it. Light in. There we go. Now I can find it. You're fine. Your terrain is a little bad. What do you need? Not plant. Oh, you need more land area. Alright, I'm gonna have to deal with that later. I can't do that right now. Need less short grass. There we go. Alright, I want a little more rock. There we go. Done. Alright. Since we're talking about animal well-being, where are my king? They're over here. Okay. How are they doing? They could use some more plants. I cannot do it. So we're done. We're as done as I can get for now. There we go. Hopefully that will help with the finances going the correct direction. Yeah, more or less it does, actually. There we go. There we are. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. I'm aware that the zoo is very low on cash. I am fully aware of this. See, we just lost a lot, but that's because... Alright. Our most popular animal is the gray pea. The gray sea. Which is fine. Average animal welfare is pretty good. Inspection report didn't come back too bad. I would like to pay back the loan, but it would take us 24 to pay. It would help me to pay back the loan. That would absolutely. Probably shouldn't have large place. But what else was I supposed to do? Thank you. Alright, cool. So we're doing a little bit better. The money's going in the correct direction. What really kills me is at the end of the year when I have to pay back the loan. That's what's really... which facility is... Oh, get a mechanic over. That's what I have them for. And it's back in working order already. I'm very well aware the zoo is low on cash. We'll there. Taking us almost a back, which that's fine. We'll get there. What do we got? Why are you low welfare? What's going on now? Right, the water temperature. We need the water temperature. Don't have one. Well, not much else I can do. Okay. Well, there's not much I can do. So we can afford a, water temperature regulator. What if we get rid of guys? What if we get rid of, well, I have to keep the workshop, but if we get rid of the research centers, that might help this. Okay. Help the situation, it did. If not build path, but path. That helped us a little bit. Okay. Let's delete. All right, we picnic. And then let's go to Bernie's, edit the couple of all back here. Whole thing. Not the shop. I don't want to delete the shop. I just want to delete the back here. And we'll take out some of the cupcake off the. There we go. That'll get it. If I can delete that. There we go. Not get rid of the shop, no, just the pretty background. Fine. Not worried about the background. Got this. It's cute, but we might have to take out the whole. I'm desperately trying to afford the water right. Is what desperately trying to water right. There we go. Okay. Took out the pretty wall, but that's alright. I'm not worried about it. As long as we don't take out the shop. And as long as we get to around 2,000. I don't. Nope. See, that's exactly what I want. There we go. Alright. Let's just take out this whole side section. This whole side section of Bernie's Bakes. That was literally just here for decoration. Let's get it out. There we go. Almost there. Okay, that's what I want to see. Alright, I'm going to finish taking out the side of Bernie. Just so that we can have a little extra cash flow. Okay. There we go. There we are. Something like that. Okay. Bernie's Bakes doesn't look as pretty as it did before, but that's fine. Just so long as we can get the water regulator, I am not gonna fuss. Go over here. Water temp regulator. That is not the not be this. Okay. Out there and there. Go. Okay. That only got me an extra $300, but that should have the water a bit warmer for these guys. So these guys are no longer fussing. Right? There we go. So now these guys will no longer fuss it. Whoa! Who escaped and why? How did he manage to get outside the gate? Okay. Fine. There. He's not escaped no more. It's fine. He's not escaped no more. It's good. He's happy now. Y'all can stop being angry at me. Oh, that worked. Was not expecting that to work. Okay. So there we go. What's the issue here? Yeah, that's okay. We'll get a research center and yeah, that's okay. I know the zoo is low on cap. There we go. So that helps out quite a bit. So now that the protesters won't be like, oh my god, you guys don't have a thing for the day. That'll help out quite a bit. Okay. Now, I would like to get around 3,000 or 5,000 so that we can rebuild the capybara exhibit. And then we can get the capybaras out of the trade. Maybe put up the research centers again. For that reason. Is anybody angry? Yep. Okay, hang on. Caymans are upset. Okay. Okay, I can fix this. Hang on, we can fix this. Part of me that's probably just put closer to the otters. Okay. Fix it. Fix it. Not a big deal. We can get me another temperature regulator back here. I do. That's fine. Not favorite. Although not doing. There we go. Got it. Done. Okay, I can do that. And that'll help that out. Habitat, by the way. Here's, by the way. I don't have the funds for it. That's okay. That's okay. We can fix this. See? Problem solved. All right. Still waiting on the cash flow to right itself. But it's getting there. How are we doing on the loan? We only have 13,000 left. Honestly, it's probably going to end up paying itself off before we get ourselves righted. Alright. It's fine. We'll make it. The loan's probably going to end up paying itself off before we manage to get ourselves righted. Fine. Life. The rooster does. See, yep. And then we went 2,000 and I'm gonna guess like staff pay. Ongoing expenses. Yeah. I mean, like, the animal filled food is probably what. Loan interest ain't helping that situation. No. We're getting there, though. We're getting to a point where it's not a problem anymore. It's just gonna take me. Watch me just immediately go into the red. Ooh, no, we're climbing upward. Good. Good, good. How is that loan? Yeah, it's only like 9,000 to. Yeah, I think we're gonna end up just paying off the loan before we end up with the ship righted. Fine. As long as the ship eventually rights itself. I'm not gonna fuss too much. So far, our cappies have been in trading for 6 years. So I made a mistake and I pulled out the and I bought the cappies too early. So what? I'm still paying for that mistake. It's fine. Alright. We're getting to a point where we're nearly ready to reach cappies again. We should actually probably work on the. They need. Alright. You guys ready? That's fair. Hate that too. Oh, cat tail. Hate the cat tail. Okay. Alright, you like the mangrove. Well, I'll tell you what. What about if we put a couple of them? There we go. Done. All right. And hey, they stopped telling me the zoo was low on cash. That's nice. Either they were just like, oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure she got the hint. Or, nah, I don't think you're that low on cash anymore. See? There it is. Okay. Alright, cool. We've got 5,000. How are we doing, by the way? Alright. Pay off the loan. Yeah, I really wanted to get the cappies out first, but let's pay off the loan first. That way, that's one less thing I have to worry about. That's like $8,000 I don't have to fuss over. Right? Then we can start talking about getting cappies out. Alright, now let's talk about getting cappies back out. There we go. Alright, there we go. Now we're at a point where we can talk about the cappies. And let's be real, we want to talk about getting the cappies out. Alright, there we go. Why it's like died automatically. Alright, there we go. Done. That'll get me over to the cappies. Let's start talking about... There we go. See, now we're way past right. Let's start talking about habitat. Capybara. There wasn't no way I was going to spell that correctly. Alright. Are they also aquatic or are they just given jetties? They're probably just given. No, I did not want to do this. Give me water. Might actually be underwater. Another water. I think they like to swim. They might need some wallowing. I can do. I can do. Not a big deal. Alright. That is not the spin. And then grab some. Done. Alright, so that gets them food, water, shelter. Have any toys? Not really. Go terrain. Go. Push this down. Then give them some water. Not quite done yet. That further back. Try that again. Give them some water. Okay. Then let's give them an water plant feed for funsies. Okay, cool. Good. Then we can go to animal trading. And we can finally get the cappies out. Done. And then we do need to put up the research center. Because I had to dump the research. Okay. Oh, we got them quarantine passed and ready to leave. Well then, since they are passed and ready to leave, let's grab our cappies and move them over to Capybara. Also, let's go to Bath. And oh, it's still under there. Sweet. Okay. Done and done. Alright, cool. Good. Got it. Sorted out. Now, let's take a look at our cappies and see how they're feeling. They could use some more plants, which is not surprising. Thought it was on aquatic. You hate that. Okay. About that. Cypress. You hate that. What about mangrove? Like them. Okay. Let's actually get a Okay, let's talk about some more tropical. You actually don't mind that tree. Walnut sapling? Don't mind them either. Hate that. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. We hate that. That is fine as well. Alright, good. We're good to go. Alright, now what else? Everything else is fine for you guys. You could use more enrichment, but that we need. I am working on research centers. We are not done. We are going to work on research. There we go. All right. Turned green. Wait. Oh, everything all messed up. Okay. There we go. All right, we got the research center back in. Go to the other side. Same. Fun. All right, good enough. There we go. Got the research center back in. So now you can stop griping at me about that. All right. Perfect. There we are. The capybaras are in. Next thing we need to work on is some stuff that I actually have not been working on for a while. And that's actually guest education. So let's get some donation bins out here. Not. All right. Now, let's start working on guests. We need there we go. We need to put down some picnic. I deleted all my pic in an effort. It's working. Okay, now. The other thing we are going to need. We are going to need trash cans along the pathway. I guarantee pathways are getting clogged up with everywhere. We're also going to need benches on the pathways, and I will do that in a bit. Let's get some benches, shall we? I have not done that in a while. Guest happiness is at an all-time, or guest happiness is at an all-time. I have not been taking care of my guests at all. Alright. So guests are not happy with it. That's okay. That's okay. Like I said, we'll get it all back. Alright, there we go. Done. Much better, right? Much, much better. Now the guests don't have to be so upset. Alright, so my gray seals are gone. And one of my otters. Still have a gray seal. Go to animal. Let's talk gray seal. No? Didn't search for it. Okay. Okay, no gray seals available. Alright, fine. How about otters? Asian small clawed otter. Alright, we have currently available. They're both male. Don't think we're gonna have any problems, but I would like to get another guy in. Sure we don't have any gray seals available? No, but we got more copies. By the way, how are our copies doing? Get a vet to take. How are our copies doing? Why are these so high up? Thank you. Do I have more? There we go. How are our copies doing? They need a bigger social. Alright, let's take a look at copies. That's the wrong. Capybara. Thank you. Alright. I'll get 1 more male and 2 more female. How's that? That guy's a... I'll get 1 more male and 2 more females, and if there turns out to be with guys or the ladies, then we'll send the new ones out. How's that? Speaking of which, how's our social group on every... Well, we know the seal trouble. So, we know the seals are in trouble. Social group on the... Although we might want to get something on King. Alright, who all is passed and ready to leave? Everybody, baby. Okay, cool. Let's get the new otter. Otters. And let's take our 2 new copies. There we go. Okay. All 3 copies. Done! Alright. How are the otters looking? I feel like we should probably have more, a bigger otters. Those are the... Not putting otter in the... Good. Otter? Where are you looking? Fine. Okay. Alright. They're fine. Copies are the only one that needed a bigger soda. And they should have plenty of land and plenty of water space. They don't have enough water, but they... Okay. Should all be leaving. That's... Not put the otter in with... Thank you. Ready to go. Don't know why they weren't leaving, but okay, now they are. Alright. Oh, by the way, what are these? New reputation. We need to release one of the caimans to the wild, which I can absolutely get. And adopt a species. Alright, so how are you guys doing now? So sufficient area or crowding it? Really? Oh, it's because... But like, socially, how you doing? Socially, you're in a good place. Okay. And we have 2 or more breeding. The only thing we need is we need to expand the water out for these. But otherwise, we're good. Otherwise, it's all good. And these guys, I think we can actually probably release all of them wild. They need heat. Yep, they need heat. Okay, not a problem. We can do. There we go. Done. Heat 'em up. Problem solved. The seals don't really care about heat. There we go. Done. Dunzo! There we go. Can we follow the camera? Hey. Cool. Done. All right, perfect. So we are all set there. That being the case, all of our animals are ready to go. That being said, I am probably going to call stream here for today. I've just got this massive headache going on, and it's becoming a problem. So I am going to go ahead and take care of that. I will be back tomorrow, probably with more Planet Zoo. How it goes. But I will be back. We will be, if I'm back with more Planet Zoo, we will be expanding it out, having a little more fun with it. And then I'll probably move on to Planet Coaster scenarios and see how that goes for me. Not nearly as well. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. I am live every Wednesday to Sunday, somewhere between 8:30-ish and 9 a.m. Eastern or New York time, whichever's y'all to go. I hope to see y'all then. Bye, everyone.